These are the criteria we used in the evaluation. I'm not going to go over all of them, but I would like to highlight a few that I think are particularly important when it comes to picking a video platform for the enterprise. Note that many of these same criteria are also interesting in other use cases, such as media and using video to engage consumers or customers online. One of the most important criteria we asked was looking at internal YouTube and portal features. Does the product provide an out-of-the-box YouTube-like portal as well as packaged options to integrate with third-party enterprise portals and learning management systems? So integrating with SharePoint is important to actually many organizations, as SharePoint is their intranet platform. And it's particularly important if they don't want to launch a separate video portal that would compete with SharePoint for eyeballs. Additionally, in this line of questioning, we asked vendors if they can provide social features to rate, comment, tag, and share content, all things that employees would expect from a YouTube-like experience today. And actually, some video platforms were more deficient than others in this area. Some customer references that I spoke with were disappointed that they did not have the flexibility to organize or categorize content in a way that made sense for their organization. Therefore, it's important to have a video platform that supports not just tagging content, but gives you the flexibility to publish videos to playlists or to channels, however it is most intuitive for the way your organization wants to or has been already presenting content. Questions to ask are, can you create a playlist based on search terms that automatically update as new content is published? Are there listings of most recent and most popular content that automatically update? As it turns out, not everyone in the evaluation could support these things. Can the product directly capture? Yes.
Just one comment. I would like to thank everyone for sending us so many questions out today. We will get to all your questions during the Q&A, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to send them in. Thank you.
All right. So this next particular line of criteria which I want to talk about is direct recording options. And here we asked the vendors if their products could directly capture new video content from webcams, mobile devices, video conferencing endpoints, desktop video conferencing clients, and even lecture capture appliances. And again, the greater the breadth of options for capturing content, generally the more flexibility you have for the video platform to serve as one repository and destination for all video content in the organization, which is something that is attractive. And of course, it is easier for you to enable user-generated content if there is support for input from webcams, from screen capture, from mobile devices, recording video on smartphones, etc. Regarding file formats, video codecs, and protocol support, we asked, can the product publish video content in the appropriate profile for multiple device types? So one of the core value propositions of video platforms in general, really, is simplifying complexity. You invest in a video platform to simplify the complexity of capturing, managing, and delivering video content and keeping up with the constantly evolving online video and IP video technology space. This criteria is particularly important when it comes to supporting delivery to mobile devices. And not all vendors can support things like multiple renditions, adaptive bit rates, with support for live and on-demand streaming, or progressive download, Flash and HTML5, and all with the ability to automatically select and deliver the appropriate format for that individual device requesting to watch your video. So another important point to be apprised of when you're making an evaluation. Deployment models are important for organizations to be able to choose the cloud or on-premises, and that depends on things like their security considerations, their network architectures, as well as really the audience, whether your audience will be connecting from behind the firewall or over the internet. Leading vendors in the evaluation had the most deployment options and flexibility. I'll also touch on the next criteria here, enterprise CDN support. We asked vendors if their platform supports delivery to third-party enterprise CDNs as well as can seamlessly deliver to global internet CDNs like Akamai and Limelight. And leading video platforms could actually push content to both internal and external CDNs in a hybrid delivery model, and that's something which we find is increasingly interesting to companies that want to use their video platform to serve multiple audiences. As you can see here, Kaltura scored very high on current offering, including scoring a perfect 5 in multiple areas. Kaltura did well for having a complete application feature set and more flexibility than most vendors when it comes to different options for capturing, managing, and delivering content.